Hello and welcome to our very first Searchlights at Home. So sadly we can't run our after school club like we normally do. So we thought we would do something else, something that so that you can enjoy all the fun from your sofa at home. Now for this you are going to need a few bits. So you are going to need to get a piece of paper, just one, and you are going to need to get a pen or a pencil, and you need a pair of scissors, and you need some card or some cardboard, and finally you need something that smells nice. So it doesn't have to be perfume, it could be some perfume, or if you've got some shower gel that you like the smell of, anything like that will do. Just something that smells nice. And I'm going to put that list on the screen now and play a little bit of music, and you've got a minute to go and see if you can get all of those bits. Have you got all your bits? Brilliant. Now we're going to start today with a little bit of a quiz, and this is going to be an Easter quiz. Now I have got 10 questions for you, and they're 10 true or false questions. Now if you think that what I say is true, then I would like you to stand up at home. If you think that what I say is made up, that is false, then I want you to sit down on the floor, and we'll go through and see how many you can get right out of 10. So, question number 1, true or false? The tradition of the Easter Bunny began in Germany. Question number 2, Easter Day is celebrated on a Friday. Question number 3, Easter Island is in Africa. Question number 4, Shrove Tuesday is celebrated by eating pizzas. Question number 5, after the Last Supper, Jesus washed his disciples' feet. Question number 6, Easter is celebrated on the same day each year. Question number 7. When eating a chocolate bunny rabbit, 3/4 of people, or 3 out of 4 people, bite off the ears first. True or false? Question number 8. Cadbury's make 1.5 million cream eggs every single day. Question 9. Cows lay eggs in the spring. And question 10. The first people to see Jesus' empty tomb were some women. Brilliant, good job guys. Now the reason that we've just done a little bit of a quiz on Easter is because actually we're not far away from Easter. It's actually only 2.5 weeks until we'll be celebrating Easter. Now I know you've begun your holidays a bit early, but it's not far away now. So So we're going to be finding out today about the first Easter and over the next few weeks as well. So you probably know we celebrate Easter on Easter Sunday, don't we? And that's normally when we start eating our Easter eggs. And then 2 days before Easter Sunday, do you know what that day is called? It's a Friday. If you said Good Friday, well done. So it's called Good Friday, and on Good Friday we like to eat hot cross buns. Now the story we are looking at actually happened about 6 days before Good Friday. And as we hear the story, we're going to watch it on a video actually, but as we hear it, we need to remember that Jesus was God, and so he did know what was going to happen. Jesus' death and resurrection wasn't really a surprise. He knew it was coming and he was ready for it. Now in a minute I'm going to need you to pause your video and to follow the link that's on the screen so that you can watch an animation of the Bible story. But before we do, we need to get out our nice smelling thing. So do you want to grab that? Maybe have a quick sniff, because we're going to need that for the story. So when we get to the part in the story where the whole house is filled with a beautiful smell, I want you to take your nice smelling thing and just smell it and imagine that whole house being smelled with a beautiful smell. Okay, so the link is on the screen now for you to follow, or it's also on the web page. Now I wonder, which character in that story do you think that you're most like? Are you more like the woman with her perfume who really wanted to do something special for Jesus to show him how much he meant to her? What we're going to do to represent the woman is get our piece of paper and pen and draw a heart. Like this. So are you more like the woman who really loved Jesus and wanted to show him how much he meant to her? Or do you think that you're more like Judas, who didn't really care about Jesus and was more interested in money? So for Judas, we're going to turn our piece of paper over to the other side and draw a cross face. Bit like this. So are you more like the woman who loved Jesus, or more like Judas, who did not love Jesus? Or maybe you're somewhere in between. Now no matter how much that you do or don't love Jesus, there's actually one thing that we can be sure of in this story, and that is that Jesus loves you. So we know, don't we, that 6 days later Jesus would go to the cross and he would die. And he would do that for each of us. And he did that because he loves us. He loves us so much. And when we understand how much Jesus loves us, doesn't it make us want to love him back? Doesn't it make us want to say thank you and to show him how much he means to us? Now maybe you could take your picture of your heart now and write one thing inside your heart that you could do to show Jesus how much you love him. Right, we are ready now for our craft time, which we always do after our story, don't we? So what you're going to need to get out for that is your cardboard and your pen and also your scissors. Now what we're going to be making is a 3D heart, which should just be a reminder to us of Jesus' love for us and of how the woman in the story showed that she loved Jesus by pouring her expensive perfume on him. So that's what we're going to make, and I'm actually going to hang that on my little washing line now so you can see it. Ooh, it's gone upside down. Okay, there we go. So, first job, you're going to need to cut yourself out 2 pieces of card that are about the same size. Now I've done that already with mine, and you probably noticed I'm using a cereal box here, so I don't have any kind of nice craft card, and maybe you don't either, so you can actually use anything, a cereal box or any card in your recycling, or if you do have some nice craft card in different colours, you could use that too. So you need 2 pieces of paper that are about the same size, And when you've cut those out, you're going to put them one on top of the other, and you're going to fold it in half, like this. Now when you've done that, what you need to do is cut out the shape of half a heart. So a bit like this. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do that now. If you've got really thick cardboard like me, then it's a little bit tricky and you might need an adult to help you with that. There we go, that's done. So I've got 2 hearts now, and you should hopefully have the same. Now when you've cut out your 2 hearts, all you need to do is fold them both in half, and with our pen we're going to draw a little line or a dot about halfway along that folded line, and you're going to do that on both of your hearts. And when you've done that, you're going to get your scissors out and you are going to cut along your fold line for one of them, starting at the bottom, cut up along your fold line to your dot. So you can see I've done this already on this one, and you can see that it's sort of cut halfway up the fold. With your other heart, you're going to do the same, but instead of starting from the bottom and cutting up, you're going to start from the top and cut down, and you can see that I've done that there. Now I've got 2 hearts that are both got cuts along the middle, and all I'm going to do is slot them together like so, and then ta-da! I've got a nice 3D heart shape. Now I've just done a couple there, and I might peg that one on my line as well. And when you've made them, you could go out to the washing line and peg them up, or if you've got some string or some thread or some wool, you could even try hanging them from your ceiling. And I wonder if we could maybe try and do them in all different colours and see how many we could do. And when we see our hearts that we've made, we can remember Jesus' great love for us, and we can remember to show our love for him as well. Now when you finish your craft, if you would like to, you could get your adult to come and take a picture of it. So if you've made one, you could just take a picture of one, or if you've made a whole washing line worth of hearts, you could take a picture of all of them, and you could send them to me. So I'm going to put my email address on the screen now. And any pictures I get sent, I will put up on the website for you to see and for others to have a look at too. Okay, well done. So we've done our Bible story, we've done our craft, we've done a quiz. Now I've got a little bit of an activity for you guys to do to get you running around a little bit and moving around. So I'm going to give you a list of 8 different things, all different things that kind of smell. And what I want you to do is go and collect them from around the house and the garden and have a smell of them, and then you could put them in order of which one you think smells the best. So I'm going to put my list on the screen now for you to have a look at. So these are the things I want you to go and find and to have a smell of and to rank in order of their smells. Right, well that is all for now. So have a great day, send me your pictures, and we're hoping to see you again next week for more After School Club at home.